Did you know 90% of American adults own a cell phone? Also, 67% of cell phone owners find themselves checking their phone for messages, alerts, or calls even when their phone isn't ringing, calling, or making any noise. The dependence and addiction to technology is no joke. Hi, my name is Anthony Maraglia. Technology to me and many other people who don't realize it find themselves checking their phone constantly. I know for a fact I'm always on my phone. It's a very bad habit. I would like to break it. I don't like to feel like that guy always on their phone. It's just terrible. It's embarrassing. This is relevant to college students especially. We are so dependent on all types of technology to help us succeed in school or just pure entertainment and communication, because communication nowadays is key. Today I'll be discussing some positives and negative effects to prove that humans are too dependent on technology. People are too dependent on technology. There are some positive and negative effects that come with this. The positives make people want to use the technology more often than normal. The negative effects get brought out by the positive effects, and that is proven by a lot of case studies I studied. According to this article, put out by the University of Wisconsin-Platteville, the positive and negative effects impact technology by Brittany Walker in 2014. Technology has made it possible to communicate with people all over the world through email, instant messaging, and Skype, and social media. She also mentions that it enables us to strengthen relationships by keeping constant contact with old friends, colleagues, and coworkers. According to another article based on positive effects, put out by the University of Southern California, positive effects of technology and in preteens, by Metal Rhodes in 2014. Technology was made to make our lives better and easier and more efficient. Students can write better essays using technology. They could do all sorts of stuff. Especially in a cell phone, students have the ability to research anything, anywhere they want in their own free time. This makes life much easier, like I said before. Based on negative effects, I found two other articles. According to a TED Talk, Connected But Alone, by Sherry Took in 2012, she explains how we are losing the ability to communicate as a human race. She means that we rely on a piece of technology to be our friend. It will never neglect us, backstab us, or tell lies to us, like a human would. It's a simple solution to feeling loved. People just settle on it, and that settlement just becomes an addiction, because they feel a much comparison to that cell phone, such as an iPhone. According to another article put out by Northeastern University, the Youth Education and Technology by Ryan Lays in 2013. Technology is a distraction from education purposes. Since there are so many apps out there, gaming is the highest priority in kids these days. They could be studying on their free time or doing whatever they want in the school atmosphere. I will show you guys an example of a person that's laying down, texting, playing video games, whatever, on their downtime, when they could be studying for a test that they have in their next class, which is in an hour. So I will show you that. This is my roommate Ben. He's on his phone, texting whoever, and depending on it just for communication, downtime, whatever, but schoolwork obviously comes first. Imagine you're walking down a road, a sidewalk, let's say, and you're approaching a crosswalk. You're about across the street, but you're too busy texting on your phone, texting your mom, your girlfriend, your dad, and you're too focused on that. Your head's down. You have no idea what's about to come. You're approaching that sidewalk. Your head's down. Bam! You get hit by a car. You didn't know your surroundings. You weren't paying attention to anything. This all could have been avoided if you were enjoying the outdoors, looking around, looking at the birds sing, or whatever. Find ways to keep yourself occupied in life. Like such as exercising or just going outside and enjoying the nice fresh weather. In conclusion, technology these days are very valued in this generation, and I believe that if we break this habit, we'll have better time getting a job because we'll know how to talk to people, stuff like that. Because in this generation, we rely too much on phones to be our friend. Navigation, such an example, like my mom, she goes around using her cell phone, trying to use Siri to navigate her. But back 20 years ago, she was like, I know where these places were whenever I drove, but now I need to depend on this iPhone because now I feel like I don't know where it is, but really she knows where it is, but she needs to rely on that cell phone for navigation. And that's what this society came to, and it's just a really, really bad habit, and I believe it should stop, and you guys know that you guys are all addicted to it, but I guess that's how life is. Thank you. My name is Anthony Maraglia. Ah!